Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get everybody in here. I guess I don't need my audio on. But hello everybody. Oh my god. I feel like there should be some music playing or something, but I think it would just muffle out the microphone, which is not what we want. But hello. If anybody is watching on my website, please know that to be part of the giveaways, you have to comment. So click the little here button right above it and then go over to YouTube where you'll be able to log in and interact and typity type because this giveaway is interactive. Oh God. Whew. Can anybody please tell me where they are joining from? Oh, let's see. Puzzles, journals, and candles. Let me know. Type me, where are you at? Where are you streaming from? We'll get started in 5 minutes, 4 minutes. I'm so excited to show everybody what's going on. Oh, hold on. Let me just get on. Where did my phone go? Oh, shoot. Sorry. Apologies. Boom. Let me put this on Instagram. And we are live now. Hello, hello. Oh, hey, Nancy. Sydney, Australia. Holy cow. What time is it even there? Oh my God. What time is it in Sydney, Australia? Okay, 11 a.m. Not too early. Thank you for joining. Okay. Let me just make sure everything is ready and we'll get this going. Okay. Sydney, okay, just letting you guys know, this is an interactive giveaway. So if you guys don't type and one person submits, guess what? One person wins. Easy as that. So if you want to be part of the giveaways, they will be part of the US, Canada, Australia, and Europe. So just letting you know. If one person submits, then just one person gets all the gifts. And it's not that big of a deal. But if you want it to be a little bit of a competition, Alaska, oh my goodness, that's so cool. What time is it in Alaska right now? What time is it in Alaska? Okay, 3 p.m. 1 hour behind LA. That's where I'm in from. We're just gonna give it 2 more minutes, just make sure everybody's in here. And then we'll just get started. There's so many cool things I'm so excited to show the Baha'i world. But I guess I can lightly start off and say that this has been a really, really exciting time for Baha'is. I feel like the 9-year plan and everything that's been going on when it comes to building the community of the Baha'i world is really being catalyzed, and it's cool to make a collection with the inspiration in mind of things happening and knowing that art and all these cool creations can somehow support in some way, shape, or form the Baha'i world in not just understanding the teachings in a literal and theoretical point of view, but also from an artistic and spiritual point of view. Okay, hello from Columbia, Missouri. Oh, wow, cool. Emma is Missouri, right? I hope so. Geography was never my strong suit. Okay, we are 1 minute away, and hi, Ian. Yep. Hello from Upland. Hey, Nanette. I know there's lots of joy coming in. I don't know what these little crowns near your names are, but that's what it means so far to me. Okay, so we are at 4 p.m. Welcome to the official Ayyám-i-Há celebration reveal of my new collection. For those of you who have been with me since the beginning, oh my God. Oh, hello from Poway, California. For those of you who have been with me from the beginning, I used to do my art collection reveals on live on Instagram. That was how it started. And it was a really fun kind of interactive thing. You get to interact with people live. I incorporated a lot of giveaways this time because I wanted to be as interactive as possible. You guys even at one point will have a say of what type of what could be added into the product and what can be taken out. So I took myself away from doing live streams for a while because it was kind of it was a little intimidating, but I'm not scared anymore. So welcome. This is a really exciting time. As I was saying, for the Baha'i world, the 9-year plan is getting on the way. There's a lot of momentum in the faith. The faith's name has been recognized on a global scale in a way that we haven't anticipated in a long time. And outside of the details of that, it has been a really interesting thing to be used to, the Baha'i world being inward and kind of like small, and now it's just like so many people know about it and are starting to start the process of questioning things in their lives, and maybe if they want to ascribe to the faith or not. That's a cool energy to be a part of. So I've been making this collection in tandem with the inspiration of like the world getting to know the faith, but also trying to find ways to artistically facilitate ways to not just understand the faith on a literal and theoretical level, but to understand it on a emotional, spiritual, artistic level. So this is just my little drop in the bucket of contributing to the Baha'i world in a way that maybe some people haven't seen. And since we are starting off, I want to start off strong with a giveaway. So get your little fingers ready, and I am going to set a timer because this giveaway is interactive. So let me get where's my timer? Here we go. Boom. So for 60 seconds, this giveaway will apply to USA, Canada, Australia, and Europe. And in the chat, as many times as you submit the word that I'm about to give you, the keyword, you will be entered into the giveaway. And after the 60 seconds is up, I will choose a winner and we'll ship it off to you for free. And that's the first giveaway. So the keyword is peacock. And it starts now. So as many times as you want to type the word peacock in that little chat, go for it. It will put you into an automated submission form and one winner will be drawn. So go crazy, or have just one person or 50 people, or one person can submit 25 times. Just know that this is for USA, Australia, Europe, and Canada. So if you're not in those countries, I'm sorry, I can't ship it off to you. Okay, we got 24 seconds. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? I know there's some family in here that have questioned if they should enter it, and they have kindly redacted, so this is fair for everybody. 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let me put this into and the winner, let me put this into the little thing right here. Okay. And the winner is, what is it gonna choose? Seize the Moment 1000. So whoever is Seize the Moment 1000, congratulations. You won the first giveaway. We have 2 more giveaways coming up. If you could send me an email of your address and your official name, it is info@wondracards.com. You won a Dreamscapes desk calendar. So we got that heading on over to you. But congratulations to you. So please send me an email, info@wondracards.com. Okay. First giveaway done. We have 2 more coming around, so stay tuned. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up. Let's see. Okay, so I want to start off with a little story to introduce one of my most exciting things that I'm introducing this year. A couple years ago, I've been doing WONDRA for 5 years now, and before WONDRA was in artistry, and that was for about 5 years. So it's been some time, and I've interacted with a lot of people across the world who tell me certain stories about their communities, what they want in their homes. Some people from Africa, in Johannesburg, want my candles there, and I'm trying to always negotiate and figure out ways to get my art there to support Baha'i communities. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. However, 2 years ago, there was a man who emailed me, and he said that he would love to partake of, getting my stuff, or have a community to be able to contribute some gifts to, or even just have enough of a community to have an LSA. However, he was the only Baha'i in his community. And there, there was a little bit of a level of loneliness and weight that I felt with that email. It was written in a way of hope, and one day he will build the community to hopefully, be able to have all the things that he wishes. But currently, it was just himself. And I remember feeling this sensation of like, God, I wish that there was a way for him to feel like he is in the spirit of Ayyám-i-Há, of the 4 or 5 days of it. But how can he be a part of it? When you buy a gift for yourself, you know what you're getting, even though it still can be a gift. There's no surprise element to it. And that sat with me. That sensation of loneliness kind of hit and stayed in my heart for a little bit of time. But then the following year, which was last year, when I released Noor, which I will show you right now. Noor, remember this? There was a purple version. This is the green version. That was probably one of the most monumental times in my business. This really, really struck the right chord with a lot of people. The history and the symbolism really moved me, but also a lot of people got this and supported their homes. And it was so interesting because I was doing probably the most in terms of facilitating and sending out gifts to other people's Ayyám-i-Hás. And then the LA fires happened. And so that put on like okay, that's an interesting, selling a candle, fires. How do I navigate this? Eventually the fires calmed down. I sent these out. It was released and it was great. But then in the vein of doing so much to support other people's Ayyám-i-Hás, my own Ayyám-i-Há turned out to be none. The one that I had planned with my family was planned 2 months in advance, and literally day by day, to the day that we were going to meet up, every single person fell sick. So here I am doing all I can to make sure everybody else's Ayyám-i-Há is amazing, and my own Ayyám-i-Há was just me sitting in my apartment alone. and it was once again hit with this sensation of loneliness. I was like, oh, it wasn't voluntary or involuntary. Like this should be, like, honestly, Ayyám-i-Há should be a really big deal. Christmas is amazing and it's beautiful and it's global, and the way that it moves the entire earth, even though people have different beliefs and stuff, there's a unity to it. There's a spirit of togetherness to it. And when Ayyám-i-Há comes around, there's still kind of like this like tiptoeing of just like, we don't really know what to do. We don't know how to celebrate. What are the right gifts? So I am like sitting in that with that loneliness, remembering the man from a year ago who was having that sensation of loneliness. And I was like, I really wish I could make something that a person could purchase or get and still have it be a surprise to them, and also somehow wrapped up in a way that it like made them feel grateful to support my business. So with that spirit in mind, long story, I apologize, I am so excited to announce my first ever mystery box. It is pretty big, 12 by 12 by 6. And here, let me open it. When you get it, you get 5 full-size gifts from me and a little handwritten card from me for you and your Ayyám-i-Há, all in one big package. And it's also magnetic. This thing is pretty hefty. Now, I know one of the first things that comes to people's minds when it comes to mystery boxes is clearance sale. And it is absolutely not that in any way, shape, or form. It personally bothers me when brands, especially luxury brands, charge, I think one of the mystery boxes last year was $750, and they gave their customers paper ornaments and little tincture-sized samples of their products. And to me, there is no bigger slap in the face to people who spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on a business only to get that in return. So this mystery box, you have one for every single day. You know, this year we have 5 days of Ayyám-i-Há, so we got one for February 25th, I think, 26th, 27th, 28th, and March 1st. And it is a surprise every single day. These are full-sized of my best-selling items. None of the things that I put out and I was like, it didn't really do too well, let's just like get rid of the scraps. These are all my best sellers, and I would unwrap them and show them to you, but that would defeat the point of a mystery box. And for those who don't want to go the full mile, there is also a smaller version that has 3 gifts in them. So the big version right here, the mystery box with all 5 gifts goes for, let me get this right, $139, and the value is over $300. And the small one, goes for $75, and you get 3 gifts that are over $150 in worth. And these are my best-selling items. These are things that people have in their wish lists or the favorited on Etsy or have left in their cart and trying to get. I really, really, really want to give people access to these gifts and these items that I've handmade myself so that you can feel the sense of love and gratitude that I have for you for supporting WONDRA for all these years. So the mystery boxes are now live, and they go live tomorrow, and I want to share it with you in what it looks like. Boom. Here we go. So this is the WONDRA Ayyám-i-Há 5-day mystery box. Boom. So we got that going on. Super exciting. Also, I want to quickly thank everybody for coming to an evening with WONDRA. That was one of the most exciting and beautiful things that I've done in, I think, my career, to see so many people interact and be with me and see how they react to the art and everything. All of the things that are in this mystery box, actually not all of them, not going to give it all away. A few of these things in this setting are in the mystery box, and it was truly, truly amazing to just be with so many people and be face to face and interact with all of you. Thank you so much for coming. That was truly amazing. So with that mystery box now released, we are going to do our second giveaway. So wait, hold on, there is a Oh, yes, the scarf is amazing. Let's do our second giveaway. Okay, this one is also to US, Canada, Australia, and Europe. And in the chat, the keyword is cosmos. So you have 60 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Boom. Cosmos, COSMOS. 60 seconds for USA, Canada, Australia, and Europe. 45, 44, 43. There we go. We are going. Hello, everybody. Hi. Thank you so much for joining. I didn't realize I had 20 people in here. Oh my God. Hot in here. Let's see. 28. Let me put this in the... Got almost 15 seconds left. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. Okay, let's put this into the system and see who won. Okay. And 1, 2. All right. Who wins? Who wins? I wish you could see what I see, but. And the winner is. What is it? There's an N. Nanette Hart. Now, I'm going to tell you what you won, but just give me a moment, okay? Thank you for everybody else who entered in. God, you guys go hard. That's awesome. We introduced the game rules. It is 60 seconds. Enter the word cosmos, and I will pick a winner through a little thing there. So congratulations, Nanette Hart. You won something that I'm about to tell you and reveal. So hold on just 1 second. And we have one more giveaway after that. Okay. So now it is time to reveal the colors of the Spirit Collection. With everybody that has known my business and everything that I've done, there is a little bit of a theme going on, which is, you know, neutrals and stones, maybe a little bit of gold and green every now and then. But I'm I keep things on the calm level when it comes to coloring. But this is Ayyám-i-Há, and this is supposed to be a fun time. And fun and spirit and spirituality is colorful to me. So with this in mind, I am super excited to share with you my brand new collection called The Colors of Spirit. These are pastels, maroons, sea greens, blues, purples, pinks, all designed to capture the spirit of Ayyám-i-Há while also maintaining the spirit of the faith. This is one of my favorite that I have done so far. It is so beautiful, and I am going to just take you through some of my favorites so far. Nanette, I'm going to tell you what you win. Just give me a sec. It's on its way. So the first thing I want to reveal or highlight is, hold on 1 second, my brand new version of Noor called Eden. And this is a very beautiful Bahamas blue that just, it feels like you're looking at the ocean, but it's also like calm at the same time. If you get really close, all the details of Noor are still there. All the symbolism is still there. We've had gold, we've had purple and green. And now I wanted to introduce this kind of lightly sea green blue. It's really, really beautiful. And I feel like it has this kind of like natural sea moss, like spirit. I don't know how that even makes sense. Sea moss spirituality, but like it's a grounded color while also maintaining colorfulness, and really calls on the spirit that I was going for of Ayyám-i-Há, but also accessible. And So yes, that is the first one. Now, the second thing I want to share is something that I've been hearing for a while, because when I released Halo, which is the little tea light candle, one of the first things that people said to me was, oh, well, I want a version that kind of like stands up, but there's this, there's the hole in it to hold the tea light. So I was like, okay, well, why not just make a little emblem that a person can sit on their bookshelf or pantry? No, sorry, not a pantry. What am I talking about? An entryway. It's been a long day. Please forgive my hiccups. And we also have them in a bunch of different colors. So we got the maroon, the pink, the blue, and also the purple. I can hold them up on all hands, and these will retail for $23. Very simple, handmade by me and poured by me. So let's put those all down. And I'm showing that. Emblem comes in all of these colors, just so you can see. Boom, right there. Yes, yes, yes. Emblem. I have one sitting next to my little elephant planter. Boom. Okay. Next up, we have Nanette's free giveaway, which is now called Rune. And in here is about 40 hours of burn time of a candle. Everybody knows Horizon, which, by the way, I want to clarify. All my candles have wax in them. I don't know if there was like a miscommunication of some sorts in some way, but I'm not putting on sale empty jars. These are candles. Like, even with Twin Pillars, they have candles in them. It isn't just an empty jar. But anyway, so Rune is a version of Horizon, but just half the size. So it goes all the way to the top with wax. Here, I can show you. Boom. Got a little wick up top and a little WONDRA at the bottom. And Rune also comes in 4 different colors. Right here, we got pink, we got blue, we have maroon, and purple. And they also come as unscented. If you're like me, I'm not a scented candle type of person. However, people like to have scents, so there will be jasmine, which has been a very popular candle, or rose. Jasmine inspired by the flowers outside of the shrines, and rose inspired by the rose petals inside the shrines. So there you go. That is Rune. And now I want to ask your guys' opinion on this. I have gone back and forth of whether or not I should have a lid on this. So please let me know in the comments below, should I add a lid or not on Rune? And I will show you exactly what it is. Here's Rune. Here's the lid. Okay. I've gone back and forth. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. Not gonna lie. Because, not that it isn't good looking, but the whole purpose of the lid is for it to stop it from smoking. And eventually the bottom of the lid will get destroyed. So let me know in the polls, should I add a lid to any of them? All of the colors have lids, but yes. Okay, let's see. A lid, because it's a good way to turn off the candle. And you're fine with the bottom of the lid getting dirty. Okay, so lid it is. Or maybe I should add it as an option on the site. Now, I'll give you the lid. So yes, there's a lid, a little Rune. Nanette, email me your address and also which color you prefer to get. It is pink, maroon, purple, or blue. And congratulations. That is a really fun gift to get. I'll put that down. Excuse me. And we'll end that. Boom. Of course, we also are updating all of the staples. So we now have halos in all 4 colors: blue, purple, pink, and maroon. We also have all of the... Ooh! Hold on, sorry. We also have, my apologies, the twin pillars as the new colors right here. And we will have Horizon, of course, with the beautiful new colors and shades. Emblem is $22. Rune is $39. Sorry, I forgot to say the price. So Rune is $39. Halo is $19. Horizon is $75. And Twin Pillars is $125. And all of them come in unscented or jasmine for the flowers outside of the shrine, or rose for the flowers. Boom. There we go. And another cool thing that I get to add to this that a lot of people have been asking for, and I'm sorry it took some time, but we now are giving refills. So if you have a Horizon that has burnt down, plain old wax, or the scented ones that you want unscented, you could just drop it right in. And same with the twin luminaries. When these eventually burn down, here, let me show you. When these eventually burn down, you can just take a little wax and bloop, burn it right back in. The twin luminary refills are going to be $11, and the Horizon refills are $17, and they come in packs of singles, doubles, or quadruples. So there we go. We also have a bunch of new Baha'i-inspired scarves and hoodies and mugs and journals coming out. I don't want to elongate this stream any longer than it is, but I want to do our last giveaway and also share with you a really, really exciting new development for my business. So stay tuned for that. But let's do the last giveaway. I will set the timer. The keyword is Illumine. And this time I'm going to give you 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay, let's just go for gold. So 1 minute and 30 seconds. The keyword is Illumine. Enter the chat as many times as you want. This is applicable to US, Canada, Australia, and Europe. Okay? 3, 2, oh, you guys, I haven't started the timer yet. Okay, I'm gonna cap it here. I'm gonna put mine in. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna set the timer and then we're gonna start. So there you go. There's me. And go. 1 minute and 30 seconds. So fun. Just going. 1:15. I can't wait to show you what you're gonna get. We have 1 minute left. Oh, I'm giving you guys a lot. Should play some music. What's the Jeopardy music? No, I'm not gonna play that, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay, 40 seconds. Keep going. As many entries as you want. It just fills up the entire registry. And you guys voted yes on the lids. Okay, that was a pretty Pretty big thing. And then keep going. Oh. Three, two, one, boom. Okay, so let me put this through my little mill and see who is the winner. Okay. Okay. Paste. Oh, you guys are really okay. Naveed is illumined. Okay. Paste and enter. Okay, the winner for this one is Jay-Z Susan. Oh, I'm so happy. And you get a hyacinth Nor. Congratulations. Send me an email, info@wondracards.com, and I'm going to be shipping this off to you for free. Congratulations. Nancy, you're funny. Congratulations, Susan. I know you personally, but you live far away, so I'm happy that you got it. I also want to start a Q&A. If you guys have any questions for me, I want to launch into the final, really exciting announcement that I have to share with all of you guys. And this is the first time I've ever done this for Ayyám-i-Há. So if you have any questions, feel free to input them. I'll answer them after I announce this. But I've been wanting to do this for a very, very long time. I thankfully have a very gracious friend who is willing to let me use her home, but I am doing my first ever Baha'i Ayyám-i-Há pop-up shop here in Los Angeles. The details aren't fully finalized yet. However, when it is, it will be announced on my website, and there will be a registration, get everybody in. If you're in Los Angeles and all the registration works out, we will get you into the first ever Baha'i pop-up shop, which is so cool and crazy to be able to like be a part of. So that is my big announcement, along with all the other things for this Ayyám-i-Há. I am super, super thankful and excited to see where this goes. I hope that everything that I've been creating with WONDRA has been inspiring and moving to you and something that you want to bring into your home. I put a lot of heart and soul into this because I feel like Ayyám-i-Há really should be a bigger deal than it is. I feel like Baha'is deserve so much more access to things to, be able to, I don't know, purchase or have or decor or, like it just more is available. So I'm really thankful to be a part of that, and to have my first ever pop-up shop is just so exciting. So just to recap everything that was touched on today, we have a mini mystery box and a large mystery box worth over $300 of items here for 100 and what did I say? I believe I said 139. Boom. The smaller version with 3 gifts is 75. We have all of the brand new candles that we just released, and here is the photo. All the brand new candles and centerpieces and displays. Ooh, right here. Where are you? The colors of the spirit. All of this will be launching tomorrow night at 7 p.m. PST, available to purchase. We also announced refills for when you're done and burned out with your candles. You can just put them back in. We also reestablished that all candles come with wax inside of them. There is absolutely nothing worthwhile in my mind of selling candles that don't have candles, but yes, Horizon and Twin Luminaries have wax in them. And we also announced Rune. Beautiful little 9-pointed star, 40-hour burn time-ish candle. All candles are available in unscented, jasmine, and rose, and also can be refilled too. And you guys voted to keep the lid with the little 9-pointed star. So thank you for that. Even though it does get dirty at the bottom. I just want to establish that. I can't control that. If you're good with that, you're good with that. And we also launched new colors of Horizon. These are just 2 of the 4. And a brand new sea green blue, or as I called it, moss spirituality, Nor, our 4th color of this game-changing candle and or centerpiece that I have released. So thank you guys. All right, I'm gonna get, if there's any questions, let's see. I don't know how to see if there's questions. Ask anything. Boom. Did it even? I don't know how to. Okay, but if anybody has questions, feel free to add it into the chat. If not, I believe this is the end of the live stream. I hope you guys like. Tell me what you guys think. What do you think of the mystery boxes? What do you think of the collection? Everything. Please, please. Some feedback is so encouraged. Let me put this in the chat. And also, congratulations to all the winners. Oh my God, so cool. Please email me at info@wondracards.com so I can get your information and ship it off to you. What do you guys think? Love the pastels. Thank you, Eileen. The candles are soy wax. Beeswax I tested with. It is really, really nice. However, beeswax comes off very strong yellow. So in order for me to get the colors that I want, like this, it takes probably, I think, like twice the amount of dye to get it to it. And eventually it gets to a point where you don't want so much to like go into it. It's much harder to work with. I am thinking of one day doing all the poured candles. Oh, excuse me. All of the poured candles like this one as beeswax or any of the other luxury waxes that we can use, because that doesn't require dye or anything. But when it comes to Nor specifically, which is very color based, that has to be an easier to dye wax. Thank you. Mystery boxes. I'm super proud of that one. I cannot wait for people to see what's in them. The idea of being able to get yourself a gift, but also not knowing what it is, but also trusting that it's going to be great. I can promise you these are really great. Every single day you have your own little, like when I was a kid, my mom would have an Ayyám-i-Há blanket with different pouches. What if it was like 5 days of Ayyám-i-Há, it would be 5, if it was 4, it was 4. And every pouch had a gift, and we couldn't, see what was in it until the day of Ayyám-i-Há came. But she would mistakenly ask us the questions, my sister and I, would you like all your gifts at once or throughout the days? Understandably, I wanted it all at once. My sister wanted it one throughout each day. So I feel like this is a happy little medium. If you want a mystery box, boom, right there. And you can do it one for each day. That's why I labeled it. But if you want it all at once and also have it be a surprise to you, I'm not opposed to that either. Nanette, congratulations on winning. I'm so happy for you. There's white beeswax, but you're right, they don't work well with scent and dyes. Yeah, I might do beeswax for the poured candles that don't require sculpting, because Nor is a sculpture in its essence. And also I think beeswax has to be a certain type of strength, because this stands upwards. And can I do it? It stands upwards, but certain waxes are so soft that it will slowly crumble actually under its weight. So for the poured waxes, I think I'll do bees one day. Thanks for the idea though. This is colors are stunning. Beautiful and design unique. Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate it. Well, if you guys have anything else to say, please let me know. Or if you have any questions. Oh, Naveed, which color? You got the purple Nor, I think. Yeah, I'm so happy you got that. Nor was just a catalyst if you guys want to know why Nor was so game changing for me, was um, I've always done very intricate work. Like if you can see right behind me, this is quilling, which is little strands of paper that I individually curl up, dip in glue, and put it on. I believe that highly intricate artwork is the gateway to wonder. Like when you're just like in front of something and you're just like, oh my God, how did it take this much time? Or, the intricacy, or like, how did you have the labor or the patience to do it? It opens the door of wonder. But the problem with work like this, not in terms of the work is a problem, but for me, when trying to build a business and get it more accessible to people, it's harder to do such intense time, labor, intensive art for multiple people over time. Eventually, there's burnout. I'm fatigued, and I don't want to make any of my art with fatigue. So, what I discovered with Nor is because it's so incredibly intricate, this is a sculpture from 3D modeling. So this is sculpted, but 3D printed. And all these incredible details are printed out, and I can just pour hot wax into a mold of what I designed, and it comes out every single time in perfect intricacy and high detail, and takes me 1/100th of the time to make this versus, cards, which is what I started off with. That would take me 15 hours per card to make, that I was at the time selling for like $40. I've learned and grown as a businessman. So that reason why Nor was such a game changer was it allowed me to do such intricate, intense work, and all be it from me, but not have to be bent over and like working on the art piece every single freaking time. Like, because eventually I burned out. And I think one time I burned out so much that I didn't really do anything at the time. It was called Ian Artistry. I didn't really do anything with Ian Artistry for like 2 years. That's how burnt out I got. So I will eventually go back into quilling. I've done it every now and then. However, it's an every now and then thing. I like a one of one type of motivation rather than like making it repetitively. Like eventually I made like one card like 45 times, and each card took me about 2.5 hours. So yeah, it does get fatiguing. Do a live on mold making. Sure. I'll make a video. I think that'll be really cool. If there's anything else you guys want to say, feel free to share. If not, I think I'm going to sign off. Everything goes live. Pardon me. Everything goes live tomorrow on my website at 7 p.m. PST. For all the winners, once again, please email me info@wondracards.com, your information, so I can ship you your free gifts. I'm so happy I was able to give away things. I forgot this. Please stay tuned. During Ayyám-i-Há, on my website, you will see a little tab at the top. It says giveaways. I give away one piece of my best art every single day at 12 p.m. to anybody who signs up. It's at 12 o'clock. It's just one giveaway, and that is for all 5 days of Ayyám-i-Há. But that will be during the duration of Ayyám-i-Há, not right now. But yeah, that is the collection, The Colors of the Spirit. Thank you guys so much for joining my live. This was so cool to interact with you guys, and I'm totally down to hear your reactions or input. Please feel free to send me emails or send comments. This brought me so much joy too. Happy almost Ayyám-i-Há, and yay, I'm getting a pop-up shop. How cool. Stay tuned for that too. All right, guys, I'm going to head off. Thank you so much for your time. Happy almost Ayyám-i-Há, and enjoy the new collection. I worked really hard on it, and I hope it brought you as much love and joy as it did to me when making it. Thank you. Have a good rest of your night. 5, 4, 3. Is there anything else I forgot? No. Have a good one.